Hey, how's everyone doing today?
Max DiDomenico.
Good, Max. Hey, you had a first snow we've heard got everybody going.
Yes, sir. It's exciting. Being from Texas, you don't see that much. So, for me personally, it's always exciting to see the snow up here. I think the team was having fun with it today, so it was awesome. Sure.
Good. Tell us a little bit about how your defense has been evolving. You've had a couple of really good games. Coach Munkin said you played terrific on the conference call this morning. How do you feel your defense has been improving as the season's been evolving?
Yeah, definitely. Especially coming out of the Air Force game, I felt like the defense played awesome. We still have a lot of stuff to work on going into the Troy game. Energy was high. We played well, but it's the little things, if we don't give up one touchdown, then we win the game. So it's just a few little things. I think we're playing well, but yeah, I think we're starting to catch stride for sure.
And even with Markel Broughton out and Leo Levin out, you guys really stepped up. What did it take to just play well with that two starters in your lineup?
Yeah, those two guys the whole week, they were real supportive. And from Quell, just in the safety room, he's like, you got this. Leo was like, you got this, first start. Same with Camden O'Gara's his first start too. So just having them in my corner, that definitely helped a lot. As a defense, the morale was high, going into the game was high. So yeah, I think it was good. Sure.
And just what do you see so far in the UConn offense? It seems like they're a team that likes to run the ball.
Definitely, yeah. I think they're running for almost twice as much as they're throwing a game. So that's gonna be a fun game. We're all about stopping the run, so should be fun. They're real athletic. Got a good quarterback, got a good running back, got a good receiver, big line. So yeah, it should be a fun game for sure. Tough.
Max, good to say hi. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, Max, it's Sal from Black Eye Nation. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
Good. What was your biggest takeaway from your first start? What do you think you learned the most about, that game?
Yeah, definitely. My biggest takeaway would probably just be like slowing the game down in my head. I play a few snaps here and there, a couple third down and stuff, but playing a whole game, there's a lot to think about. So, just cleaning up and being smooth throughout the whole game and being consistent is probably what I could take away from that for sure.
Yeah, can you just talk about like getting the team getting back on the right track and sending the seniors out on a good note on Saturday?
Yes, sir. That's kind of what Coach Munkin came in the team meeting on Sunday saying, like, we need to win. This is seniors' last game at Mikey, and we have no other goal but to win. Morale's high, energy's high, and that's what we're here to do.
Thanks, Max.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Max, Ken McMillan with the Times Herald Record.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I think when we look at football, we forget that there's just so many plays out there during a game. And there's the good and the bad. Talk about, how do you not get overly excited or positive about one play, and how do you get past a negative play or a mistake?
Yeah, yes, sir. Just having the support around you. So, good play, everyone's around you. Good job. But it's about the next one, right? And going into every game, the Friday night before, Coach Woody always talks about, can't do anything about the play that's going to happen next. You can't do anything about the play that just happened before. Just focus on the present. So if you just focus on the present, you should be good.
That's almost easier said than done. Is that something is that like a learned trait by playing football all these years, or do they really, really emphasize that here?
No, they really emphasize that here, and you got to take it to heart. Once you take that to heart and really dive deep down into what that means, then you should be good. But it is tough for sure, especially if you make a big play. When you're at home and you make a big play, core's going crazy and stuff like that. But you just got to settle down and move on to the next one.
As Sal asked, I guess you said that was the first start for you. Just how exciting is it to get that opportunity?
Yes, sir. It was really exciting, finding out I was going to start. But at the end of the day, we practice, and when I go in, I got to make the plays, and I got to be ready to go in. So Marquell was really supportive the whole week, and he was making sure I was on top of my playbook and on top of watching film. So having him in my corner definitely helped a lot.
And if you could just sort of relate to us, I mean, you haven't been starting. You've played some ball here and there, but what's it like to get in there knowing that you're the man, you're the starter, and you're going to be involved so much more than maybe another Saturday game? Tell me about the mindset and getting prepped for that.
We prepare like we're going to start. Everyone on the team prepares like we're going to start every week. So the transition wasn't that bad as far as like the only difference I would say is like the play count, like the number of snaps I had, snap count. But other than that, it's just football. And Q Hammonds and DeAndre Tobias and Marquel Broughton, they're all telling me the whole week it's just football. And at the end of the day, we played thousands of snaps, and in high school coming in here played hundreds of snaps, and it's just football at the end of the day. But it is exciting. It is definitely exciting.
Sure. Why did you come to West Point? How do you like the experience so far?
I actually got offered real late to come to West Point. I did a lot of research into it, but I want to serve this country, and I wanted to play D1 football. So not a better place to do that than here. And this is the best school in America. So
How eye-opening was it, though?
it was very eye-opening for sure. My dad was in the military very, very short time out of college, I think. So it was like a couple years. So I didn't have any introduction to the military stuff, first day of Beast and going into CFT. It's new for sure, but it takes some getting used to. It's fun though.